friends, and welcome back. We have another batch of architect homes, and Eliana is actually on a break, so it's just going to be me, Elizabeth. So anyways, we have 13 homes, and I will go over some inventory items as well as the layout. Okay, so here is house 1, and off the bat, the layout is interesting. I think that we've had this house before. I'm pretty sure we have, but there's some items maybe you may not have in terms of inventory. We have the chalet and the garage items. We have that gray couch that was available in an online pack. And we do have some French event items and homestead items. Now for house number 2, we have the pink house, I like to call it. Now the layout of this is pretty cool. I mean I like it. When you go inside, you're going to find some villa items, and you're going to find some lavish event items, French event items, and also the doors are from the preteen party event, and we have the family furnishings event, and also we have those black geo countertops that were available, I think, in the online pack, or maybe it was with our newest event. And then also we have the exercise equipment. So for this house, yes, I like the layout. I think that it can be made over into something really cute. House number 3, this was interesting in terms of layout like the other two, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. It kind of reminds me of the medieval castle that we already have in our game. But when you go down into the basement, you're going to find the chalet event items. You're going to find some urban items, and you're going to find homestead and villa items, as well as the basement, add some garage items as well. So overall, this house isn't bad. I mean, there are some family furnishings items in here. So if you have not done any of those events, this would be a good house to get. And here we have house number 4. This is when things started to go downhill. I like the structure of it. I like the shape of it. Now, in terms of inventory, you're going to find those fountains that were older that is not available anymore. We have those steel. We have the red stools in the kitchen. Some spa items are in here, but there's a lot of older items. The black homestead doors are here, and also that lamp we have available. But I don't really think that you're getting a good value for what you're paying. Okay, for house number 5, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was super annoyed when I saw this house. Like, I was literally rolling my eyes. Now, we've had this house before. Many freaking times. But in terms of inventory, you're gonna have the gray stools. You're going to have the chalet event items. Older shower that is not available anymore. And you're gonna have some French event items. Inventory is good if you don't have any of these items. But in terms of the layout, I mean, it's a repeat. Can we have some new architect homes, please? All of our architect homes that we have are repeats too many times. It's ridiculous. For house number 6, I actually liked it. It was apartments, and in terms of layout, it actually makes sense. So in terms of inventory, you're going to find that older shower that is not available in the game anymore. You're gonna find some homestead items. The glass penthouse items are in here, and you're gonna have the garage event items. Some chalet items are in here, and also the Latin rugs and the exterior staircase, the French event items. There are the villa items and some urban items are in here, and also that outdoor lounge chair. This house I actually like, and in terms of inventory, if you don't have any of these items, in terms of layout and inventory, this is a good house. All right, so here is house number 7. The layout is okay. The house has a lot of older items in it. I do not know why the hell this is an architect home, because you're not getting the value for what you're paying for it, because these architect homes are freaking expensive. I have a few choice words, and they're not nice. I don't have anything good to say about it. There are some spa event items, but still, you're not getting a good value on this house for what you're paying for it. So I would just leave this the hell alone and move on. Okay, here is house number 8. This house, I wasn't sure what to think about it. Again, it looks pretty empty, but you have some party house items in here if you have not done that event. And there's that gingerbread house tree. And you have the chalet items, it looks like. And I wasn't sure if this is meant to be an apartment or just a weird looking house, because this is just, I don't know, weird. And then there's empty rooms with some older items in here. You have the villa items in here. But again, this house is not worth what you're paying for it. I would just move the hell on, because this is just no. House number 9. The structure of it looks okay. And for inventory, there are some villa items, some French event items. There is that clock in there. I don't know if everyone has that in their game though. I'm not sure. You have those snacks that were, I think, in the preteen like party event, maybe. Layout is okay. There are some family furnishings event items in here. And then there's some penthouse items and also the Christmas tree. It's Christmas in March, y'all. Yo! Toddler playhouse. I don't know if it's available. I'm not sure because it looks a lot different. There's that espresso maker that maybe everyone hasn't got. You're still not getting a good value for what you're paying for it. Okay, and so here is house number 10. I like the structure of it. I'm not quite sure about the layout quite yet, but in terms of inventory, you're gonna find the chalet stairs, the homestead items, some lavish event items, some family furnishings, and the urban items. to the water cooler. And that wallpaper was from the Cafe Grande event. And then there are some spa items in here. The closet items, the king size bed. So far in terms of layout, it's okay. That bookcase, and you have some home theater items, Cafe Grande items, and then there's the party house floors and the exercise equipment. So for inventory and for layout, this house is okay, but it's quite expensive. Okay, for house number 11, this house is quite funny. On the outside, it looks pretty cool, but I'm not really sure what it is. There's some French event items, some chalet stairs. There's those wall hangings there. I forgot what event they're from. And then the villa doors. The tabletop lanterns. I think that came from the last event that we just had. And then you have the hotel items in here. That white fridge, which is available in the farmhouse, and some garage items. Other than that, this house is pretty empty, and I'm not quite sure if it's meant to be like small apartments or if it's just meant to be a weird looking house. But in terms of layout, I don't know. I don't know what to think. And for house number 12, I just have to say, what in the hell are they thinking? The structure on the outside looks okay, but when you get inside, it's just, it's weird. I don't know, but you get the party house flooring, the lavish items, you have the hair event items, and then you have those black geo countertops that were available, I think, in the event before last. And then you have the wedding house lights, those stairways, those wide stairways, a lot of empty rooms. You have some chalet items, some infant and toddler items. Windows were from the glam event, and you have the French event items, and you have the home theater items, spa items, and homestead doors. I'm not a fan of the layout, and the inventory is okay. If you haven't done the glam mansion event, it would be a good house for the windows, but still, I'm not sure if it's worth the price. And here is the last house. This house is, the shape of it is interesting. I will say that. And I wasn't sure what it is. I first thought was a boarding school, but I could be wrong. There's a lot of older items in here, but the windows and doors are from the chalet event. They have the chic event mirrors, and they have the planters. There's urban items in here, spa items. Is this a hobby house, maybe? There's those game items. They do have some Cafe Grande items in here. There's the bar, and you're going to find the water cooler and also that espresso machine. That is from the party house event. And Then there's the exercise equipment. There's purple stools and a table that came from the party house. There's a villa bed there. I don't like the layout, but that's just me. It seems, I don't know, it's too confusing. I really don't know. But they also do have the Latin windows on this house. So for inventory, it's okay. If you haven't done any of those events, houses are quite expensive for what you're getting. So overall, I don't think that these houses are worth the money, especially for what you're getting. Now, for a remodel for Melissa, I'm gonna have her do house number 2.